Praise God. Welcome to Music for Guitar Students, Level 2, and we're working on the third song, Caprice in G major. So we'll be working off of the G major chord and doing PIM arpeggios again, thumb, index, middle finger. There'll be bass notes, and then we'll lean in with our thumb for the melody notes, which will usually be on one of the middle strings. So I'll just kind of start playing and we'll guide ourselves through as we look at the issues that are with the song. We're starting with the third finger on a G in the bass, and the fourth finger on G on the first string. So it's kind of a spread there for the G chord. PIM arpeggio. Now the bass note is played softly, and then the melody comes in on the second beat. Then on the third beat, we're going to go to an A minor chord here. First and second fingers down. Then it's A in the bass lightly, and then the melody note on the fourth. So the melody notes are in the second beat and on the fourth beat. Now we're going to put our first finger on the B. Usually we're playing with the second. We're going to put our first finger and our second finger. So thumb, index, middle finger. And then you can use the fourth finger or the third finger, whichever one is the better for the student. It's great if you can stay in the same position, but sometimes the fourth finger it's too much of a stretch to ask. So we can go to the third finger and the first finger. So the B is played on the third string, melody. So there the melody's on the second, third, and fourth. So put that together. Now I put a hand on the full C chord here. First and second fingers down, and your third finger on the fourth string. Melody starts in the second beat. Fourth finger. Make sure that when you're doing that fourth finger, you're keeping the C chord down with the left hand. And back to the G chord. E minor, all open strings. First finger on the B. I use the fourth finger, open B string. So we're staying on a bunch of B's here. And back to the beginning lick. C chord again. Keep it down. G chord. E minor. All open strings. Another A minor chord. Now we have a D7 chord. Our first finger into C, second and third finger. Second finger in the fourth string, back to the G chord. That's the first section of the piece. Now we go into a little middle section here with a little chromatic run which we pick with the thumb. Like that. A sharp, B, leading up to the C chord. G chord. Now I go up, put my first finger in the G, the melody note on the F sharp, and then a third finger on the G on the fourth string. So it's C chord, D7, G chord. Now we have a little bass run here, starting. First, E, F sharp, open G, open D, E, and B. Then back to our C chord. Melody, 2 and 4. Melody here and a B string, open G, open D. Now we're going to go to an A chord. We'll put your second finger into C sharp on the second string, first finger on the E and keep them down, fourth finger into B. So when you look at that now, you'll have first finger in E, second finger in C sharp, fourth finger on a B on the third string, all of them down. Even if you put them down individually. Now the D7 chord, first, second, first, and third fingers. And we slow down here as we work our way back to the beginning. So it's D, C, D, open A, open E, F sharp. Now like the beginning again. Second, fourth, second, third, fourth, C chord, keep it down, G chord, open, second, open, A minor chord, E7 chord. Now we're going to have this G chord, second finger, first finger down, second finger into sixth, first finger down on the fifth string. Open, open. I sometimes put my second finger on the third string, first finger over 2 notes, the D and the G. So pick the first notes, the first 3 notes. Open G string. Now on the third position, second finger down on the B, first finger over the D, and then over the G, creating a little half bar there, little 2 notes with the same finger. It's called a partial bar. All right. So those are some player's tips for the Caprice in G major. You can get the tempo very slow at first while you work on controlling the arpeggio and getting the melody out. Remember to play very lightly the index and middle finger, and then after a while you get the tempo up a little bit more. Has a nice flow. Alright, thanks for listening to the player's tips for Caprice in G major, and I hope you enjoy this and a lot of the other pieces that are in the series here. Take care. God bless.